Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to study workbook, pages 18 and 19. This is for lesson 6. Our topic in Unit 3, human values. And we are going to study a workbook on page number 18, 19. Open it, please. Let's do this warming up on the screen. It's not written in your workbook. Here we are revising the conditional sentence, the passives, the adverbs of manner, etc. Now, do as shown between brackets. He didn't pass his driving test because he was under a lot of stress. Complete the sentence. If he hadn't been under a lot of stress, so you are going to use the third conditional with if. Let's see, Michael.
If he hadn't been under a lot of stress, he would have passed his driving test.
He would have passed his driving test. Excellent, Michael. Thank you. He would have passed his driving test. So you are using the third conditional to talk about unfulfilled past event or an imaginary situation. Okay? Second exercise, you have to correct the verb between brackets. Schools are allowed to declare a holiday if it rains heavily. Abdurrahman Ashraf?
Rained.
Rained. Use the past symbol? Okay. What about Kareem?
Rains.
Rains.
Present simple.
Schools are allowed to declare a holiday if it rains heavily. So if we use the present symbol or the past symbol or the past perfect. We use the past symbol here, present symbol, as Kareem said, rains. Okay, Kareem, which conditional tense is it, or conditional sentence is it? Which type? The schools are allowed. Zero. So something which is regularly happens. We talk about facts. Schools are allowed to declare a holiday if it rains. I agree with you. It's zero. It can be first. Schools are allowed to declare a holiday if it rains. Okay, we can use the present to express here first conditional, or if it always declare a holiday if it rains heavily, so we use zero. Okay. Third question here, complete the sentence using if. If the kids didn't go to bed earlier, here we use the second conditional, past symbol. Who can answer? Ismail. Ismail, yes.
الظاهر المايك عنده خربان يا أخي.
Okay, Abdullah Mahmoud, can you answer it?
Yes. If the kids didn't go to bed earlier, they wouldn't woke up early.
They wouldn't wake, not walk. They wouldn't wake up early. Yes. They use what? Wouldn't wake up early. Use the second conditional. Okay. What about Kareem?
Okay.
Thank you.
The same complete also.
Okay. So you can say here, if the kids didn't go to bed early, they wouldn't wake up early. I agree with you. But I have made a mistake here. I used the third conditional, but it's better to say they wouldn't get up early. Okay, get up early. Thank you. Next exercise 4. The performance was superb, fine. It drew cheers from the crowd. Correct the adjective between brackets here. The performance was superb, fine. You have two adjectives here, but you are going to modify this adjective to be an adverb of manner. عبد الله محمود. كريم.
The performance
Performance was
drawn.
no. You are going to correct. You are going to correct the word between brackets. Superb is an adjective.
نضيف ال واي يا أستاذ.
Yes, superbly. Superbly. Yes. Hassan, have you got another answer? Thank you, Kareem.
No, teacher, it's superbly.
Yes, very good. I agree with you. Now, correct the last question. Correct the adjective between brackets. Some people are in the habit of driving dangerous. Abdurrahman Ashraf.
Dangerously.
Dangerously. Very good. Thank you. Dangerously. So after action verb, we use adverb of manner. Okay. Please open your workbook, page number 18, 19. We are going to practice some exercises concerning the conditional sentence and some idioms with cry. You have to get the meaning from the text. Then we are going to use some new vocabulary to complete the sentence in the next exercise. Let's start with exercise 1. Now, complete these dialogues using phrases from the list. Read the phrases in the list and complete these exercises. Let's say the first one. If you are running late, complete. What will happen if you are running late? I definitely will. Amir Abdel Fattah.
Make sure you phone me.
If you are running late, make sure you phone me. Good. Thank you, Amir. Good. Muhammad Ahmed Abdul Aziz.
If my phone battery has power, I definitely will.
Yes, if my phone battery has power. Very good. If my phone's battery has power, I definitely will. Good. Thank you. I would visit my friends every weekend. Begin with F. Shabarkhiti.
If I weren't so busy.
If I weren't so busy. Good. Thank you. Of course, but if you played fewer computer games, complete. If you played fewer computer games, you can complete from a list, from the list here. If you played fewer computer games, you... Muhammad Mustafa.
You would have time for all your friends.
Very good. You would have time for all your friends. Thank you. Next. You should drive slowly. Complete. Hassan Hussein. Begin with F.
ثانية بدور على السؤال إجابة.
Yes. C.
If it's raining hard, you should drive slowly.
If it's raining hard. Yes, very good. You should drive slowly. Good. If you drive too slowly, Michael.
We won't get there in time.
We want to get there in time. Good. In time, on time. But there is a little difference in meaning. Okay. You will look much smarter. Begin with F. Muhammad Ahmed Abdul Aziz.
If you do up your tie.
If you do up your tie. Yes, if you do up your necktie. لو ربطت كرافته تحتك, you will look much smarter. أنيق. Yes, good. But if you do it up too much, if you do up your necktie too much, Ismail.
I won't be able to breathe.
Yes, I wouldn't. I won't. Yes, I want to be able to breathe. So we use here the first conditional. I want to be able to breathe. Very good. If I were you, instead of staying home, if I were you, Kareem.
I would go on holiday.
Yes, I would go on holiday. This is second conditional. Good. I know. I would have gone for sure. Third conditional here. I would have gone for sure. Abdurrahman Ashraf.
طبعا يا أستاذ
If
if I wasn't too busy so busy
if I yes
wasn't so busy
wasn't so busy, I would have gone for sure. No. Huh. If I had saved enough money, because here Abdurrahman notes here there is this is a third conditional sentence, would have gone, so you use the past perfect if I had. So the right answer, Abdurrahman,
if I have saved enough
if
money.
I had saved enough money. Yes, if I had saved enough money, third conditional, I would have gone for sure. I want to be able to concentrate on my studies. Complete. Abdurrahman Abnabi. If
Yes, I won't be able to concentrate on my studies if my cousins arrive early.
if my cousins arrive early, yes, because you will what? You will talk to them, chat with them, play games. So you want to concentrate on your studies. Good.
Yes.
That's right. So you will have more time to study.
That's right. So
Thank
if
you.
you tell
Thank you.
them, okay.
1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah. Let's see another one. Let's see. Abdulaziz Abdurrahman.
نعم أستاذ نعم.
Yes, B. That's right. So you will have more time to study if you.
والله ما أدري أستاذ.
Try to guess. Choose one of them from the list. Let's see. Amr Ibrahim.
ايوه استاذ.
Yes, Amr.
الشاشه
You
مش
will
محمله
have-
لسه.
Okay, you can open your workbook, please, Amr. You will have more time to study if you.
If you tell them to come later.
If you tell them to come late. Very good. So if you tell them to come later, you will have more time to study. Tell them to come later. Good. Now, let's study something new. Yesterday we studied idioms with over. Over the moon, over the hill, over a barrel. Don't cry over the spilt milk. So you have to understand the meaning from the text. Now we are going to learn some idioms using cry. Be a crybaby, a crying shame, to cry for the moon, to cry out loud, to cry wolf. You have to guess the meaning for these idioms from the text. You are going to replace the underlined parts of the sentence with the appropriate idiom using cry. Read the 4 sentences and try to replace one of these parts of the sentence with idioms with cry. Let's start with Abdurrahman Azzat.
اقرا يا استاذ ولا جاب على طول؟
Yes, you can read the first sentence, then give me the appropriate idiom.
It's an upsetting event that they hadn't bought
Insurance,
insurance before the crash.
the crash, the
Crash.
accident. Yeah. Which one
A
do you want to
crying
choose?
shame.
A crying shame. An upsetting event. It's a crying shame. Very good. Thank you. Second one. شبرخيتي.
Don't act like an absurd child.
Upset. Upset
Upset.
child.
Cheer up, and stop
Complaining.
complaining.
Complaining. Yes.
Be a cray baby.
Yes. Don't be a cry baby. Don't cry like a child. Yes. Very good. Don't be a cry baby. Cheer up. Enjoy your time and stop complaining. Okay. Thank you. Mahmoud Gohari.
أيوة معك يا أستاذ.
Yes.
She always acts like
Yes.
he has big problems to gain
Attention.
attention, but he is just making things up
Unnecessarily. Unnecessarily. Yes.
unnecessarily.
Yes.
وتبقى crying wolf.
Yes. Crying wolf. Yes. As if he pretend or he claims that he saw a wolf. So he shouts, wolf, wolf. He's just making things up unnecessarily. He acts like he has big problems to gain attention. Okay, thank you. Next. Amir Abdel Fattah.
He wants a huge pay rise,
Yes, he wants. Yes, but based on
based on the
standard
standard of his works, he is asking for the impossible.
Impossible.
Uh,
He is
crying for the moon.
Yes, he's crying for the moon. It means he's asking for the impossible. Very good. Thank you, Amir. Now, let's do vocabulary exercise. You are going to study the new vocabulary for Unit 3 so that you can answer these questions correctly. So please learn these words. Abuse, anthropologist, apparent, attribute, compassion, discrimination, donate, enfranchisement, ethnographer, extravagant, frail, impulse, incapable, inevitable, legislation, minority, overview, over the hill, universal suffrage. Use some of these words or phrases in the books to complete the sentence below. I'll give you 2 minutes to read these sentences to guess the answer. Next, you are going to read the words in English and their Arabic meanings. Check the meanings, please. Now, let's see. Let's see, Michael.
My grandmother is so that she can only walk very short distances. Frail.
Yes. Frail. Yes, frail means weak, old. Thank you. Kareem.
Hissa didn't plan to purchase that jacket. She bought it on impulse.
Impulse. Motivation. Yes, thank you. Hassan.
Yes.
See?
If you feel compassion towards me, you will understand my emotions.
Very good. You feel compassion. Yes, thank you. Let's see. Ismail.
أستاذ في إعلان طالع اضغط إكس بس
Yes,
معلش.
I deleted. Yeah. In the
In the
apartheid era.
era, the South
Yeah.
African government adopted a policy of
Policy. Racial.
racial
Racial what?
discrimination.
Discrimination. In South Africa, yes, there was a policy of racial discrimination. They differentiate between the white and the black.
Yes.
Here, the picture shows that, sorry, but we do not allow people like you to work. So he is rejected. Racial discrimination. تمييز عنصري، تفرقة عنصرية. Thank you. محمد أحمد عبد العزيز.
Universal suffrage is achieved when all adults have the right to vote.
Universal suffrage. Yes, elections. Very good. Or enfranchisement. Yes, we can say enfranchisement, I think. Okay. F. Abdurrahman Ashraf.
If you blood, you will save lives. Donate.
Donate blood. Yes. So the action is blood donation. Thank you. Rifat. Malnutrition. Malnutrition.
Malnutrition is the inevitable.
The inevitable consequence of poor eating habits. Yes, inevitable. Inevitable means you cannot avoid. Thank you. Abdullah Mahmoud.
معك أستاذ.
Yes.
The
committee.
The committee is incapable of making sensible decisions.
Yes, sensible decisions. Incapable, they are not able. Yes, incapable, they are not able to do or make sensible decisions or take decisions. Very good. Muhammad Mustafa.
It is a necessary attribute of a triangle that is must have three sides.
Attribute, yes, means quality or characteristic. So a triangle must have three sides. Very good. Next. شبرخيتي.
لحظة بس صورة أستاذ. Most of my friends will come for the
picnic.
Only a minority have other plans.
Yes, a minority have other plans. A fewer number of people. Very good. Abdurrahman Azzat. Let's not worry about the details. What is the most important thing?
Overview.
Overview. Yes, overview. النظرة عامة. Yes, overview. Thank you. Let's see. عمر إبراهيم. عمر إبراهيم. عبد الرحمن عبد اللطيف. Yes, عبد الرحمن.
The government needs to pass some new
To solve the problem of global warming. Some new laws. Give me another word for laws or code of laws.
legends.
Yes, legislation. Legislation. It means some new laws. Okay, good. Thank you.
Welcome.
Ismail.
Yes. The football fans shouted at the referee.
How did they shout?
They shouted abuse.
They shouted abuse.
Abuse.
They said some bad words.
Yes.
The football fans shouted abuse at the referees. They said some bad words. Good. Thank you. Amir.
Coffee is drunk throughout the world. It has a universal appeal.
Yes, universal appeal. As Karim mentioned before.
معلش
Yes.
يا استاذ كنت في الحمام وزياد لسه قايل ان حضرتك ناديت عليا.
It's okay. It's okay. Last one, Karim. Yes.
Beckham is over the hill. He is too old to play for England.
Yes, over the hill. احنا كان ممكن يا شباب نبدلها برضو. Beckham is frail. يعني ممكن تقول over the hill or frail. They have the same meaning. He is old and weak now. So Beckham is over the hill. He's too old to play for England. Good. Now let's do a puzzle. Now you've got here, you are going to find words from the word search. Complete the word search by finding the words with the following definitions. Write your answers in the space provided. Remember, in a word search, words may be written from left to right, from right to left, from top to bottom, from bottom to top, or diagonally بخط مائل. If you are looking for words, you can look from left to right, from right to left, from top to bottom, from bottom to top, or diagonally. What do these definitions mean? The smaller number or part, done by all people in the world, sudden urge or desire to act, weak and delicate, certain to happen, give something especially to charity. These words are, you have just learned or studied in this unit. Okay? The smaller number or part, which word, which has the same meaning? محمد أحمد عبد العزيز.
minority.
Minority. Yes. Minority, from up to down. Yes, minority. Thank you. Done by all people in the world. Abdullah Mahmoud. The same meaning. Give me one word from the word search here.
يلا.
Yes. Done by all people in the world. It's like global, worldwide. Global, worldwide.
Universal.
Yes, very good. Universal, from left to right. Thank you. Sudden urge or desire to act. Abdurrahman mentioned before. Abdurrahman Ashraf, yes. Sudden urge or desire to act.
Impulse.
Like what? Like motivation. Like motivation.
Impulse.
Yes. Impulse. Impulse. Yes. Very good. Weak and delicate. Weak and delicate. You notice here impulse from left to right. weak and delicate. Hassan Hussein.
Frail.
Good. Frail. Yes, diagonal here. Diagonal. Like from left to the right, up to down. Diagonally. Frail or over the hill. Certain to happen. Rifat Musad answered before. Yes, Rifat.
Inevitable.
Inevitable. Yes, something that you cannot avoid, like death. Yes, inevitable. Give something special to charity. Michael.
Donate.
Donate. Abdurrahman mentioned that we should donate blood. We should donate blood to save people's lives. So, blood donation, donate blood. You are going to study it next week. Yes, donate. Okay. Next exercise, you are going to write your own F sentence using the codes provided, using these words. Begin with F. For example, make a sentence. Today I go to the mall. I not go shopping next week. So you are going to use what? The first conditional, because you are talking about the future. If I go to the mall today, I won't go shopping next week. You are going to rearrange the words and make F sentence correctly. Okay, like the example I did. If I go to the mall today, I won't go shopping next week. Okay? This is the first one. Okay? Who can answer second one? We not slow down, crash. Make F sentence. Shabrakhiti.
If I go the mall today, I want to go.
Second one. Second one, please. B. Answer the first one.
If we don't slow down, we will crash.
Very good. Thank you. If we don't slow down, we will crash. Kareem.
After, if you see
C.
my friend, tell him. If you see my friend, tell him to tell him to call me.
Very good. Thank you. Muhammad Ahmed Abdulaziz. You can say, if you see my friend, tell her, if you are talking to a girl, call me. Muhammad Ahmed Abdulaziz. Yes, D.
If you eat too much, you will get fat.
Good. Thank you. Hassan Hussein. E.
Yes, لسه ما ظهرش عندي.
In your workbook. E.
If it
snows heavily,
school will be cancelled for the day.
Very good. School will be cancelled for the day. This is passive in the future. Thank you. Ismail. F.
If you don't do your homework, your teacher will be angry.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, let's do the last exercise. We are going to use these words, but we are going to change them into adverbs of manner. We change the noun into an adjective, the adjective into an adverb. Danger, gentle, skill, profession, impoliteness, rapid, compassion, peace, spectacular, regular. This exercise is self-assessment. You can check your answer at the end of the book on your workbook. Okay? For example, I don't like him since he spoke to my friend. How did he speak to your friend? Impoliteness, we change it into impolitely, into an adverb of manner. Okay? B. Abdurrahman Azzat.
The football team played skillfully.
Very good. Thank you. Abdullah Mahmoud. You have two words here. The mother rocked the baby, which was sleeping. How did the mother rock the baby? How did she hold her baby? Michael.
Gently.
Gently. Which was sleeping? The baby was sleeping?
Peacefully.
Peacefully. Very good. Quietly. Thank you. D. Muhammad Mustafa.
The man crashed spectacularly. Because he was driving dangerously.
Do you think the man crashed spectacularly, beautifully? There was a car accident.
Rapidly,
He was driving.
rapidly.
Yes, the man crashed. How did the man crash? He crashed his car. Yeah. Spectacularly, do you think is that the right answer? Do you think? Because he was driving dangerously.
Driving dangerously.
But do you think is that the right answer? Dangerously, I think. Rapidly. Yes. So the right answer, I think, because he was driving rapidly, the man crashed dangerously. Let's see the next question. Okay, let's check it later. Okay, thank you. E. Amir.
The ambulance responded rapidly. And
quickly. Yes, the
and
paramedics acted. How did they act?
Acted
Professionally. Okay, so I agree with you. Okay, Muhammad, I agree with your answer, but it's not correctly 100%. Okay, F. Let's see. Abdurrahman Ashraf.
He acted very
compassionately, yes.
When he volunteered.
تطوع. Volunteer, تطوع. In workbook, you are going to study in workbook. To do a charity work.
Regularly.
Regularly, yes. Compassionately, regularly. Okay. Let's stop here. Thank you very much. Until we meet again, I'm going to stop recording. Have you got any questions?